I had said, honestly, everything Lune on the go on Purman, it was a turn off. Because I wasn't happy. You have all these registered political parties, and everybody just stayed mute and allowed two parties, like it's a two-party state. Yeah. You know what I mean? And Lolo Nonra, it's like they could reduce to NPP, UDP. So they were bumping heads at each other. People will call that politics. Why Mangisna, it has gone beyond politics, because politics is civilized, politics is honorable, politics is about ideas and issues and policies. And whatever you do has to be for the best interest of the people, not self-interest, not party interest. And this elections was reduced to that, right? I say that it was not about the welfare of the Kiankas, it was not about their plight, it was about which party has more power there, which party has more presence, which party has more votes. It was to that. So man lolo mo taxol may la it was a turn off. Now post the elections, guess nañ ne UDP win nañ, which I have said congratulations to them, because kuy ut su dee ne benn la sa wala half sa mo la jox the win nga buga. You have secured the seat and you have won. So that's a huge thing, and congratulations. But dama de also buga, I have said it, made those comments, let's look beyond just grabbing the seat, because the seat is not a lifetime seat. It's a by-election. Kufane kon saf na few years, and then yalla jël ko yalla nako yalla xari arjana balal ko bakaram suuf sedda ci kawam ak muñ lo family am tamit. Then li ci des ci seat yoy nonu is few more years, and then the person will have to subject himself to another election, right? This process will have to go back all over again. Now, process be the binding hell. Understand that the opponents in this election were NPP. Ñom tamit li gaay def be exit fofu. Remember, NPP, I don't call them a new party. Why musuñoo contest a seat, musuñoo am a seat, secure a seat in Masembe. Yeah. You know, musuñ fa secure a seat or get election. But then so hole, why musuñ fa contest? Yes. Why so hole the previous contest and this contest, now let's talk about the data, the figures. Man, that's where I talk about, but a lot of people don't want to hear that. It's a matter of now win lidoro. You understand? And that's why I say the seat is not a lifetime seat. Okay. So you need to also why going forward, are you doing what is necessary to maintain the seat, or are you being complacent and just sit and relax? Forgetting the next election, things are going to work again for you. Man, if you ask me, yes, it's a win, but the margin is very, very small. I would have expected UDP would have won with a landslide. Huge margin, bohamne, it will be very difficult to close. But I want to say kudos to the NPP. You know, whatever they must have done to get that, it has worked for them. Because from 0 to 513 votes, you know, to up against 700 votes, the margin is small. So that's why I always, every time I comment, I was like, UDP, you have won, but you have a lot of work to do. If you are working on a 50 speed, you need to increase it to an 80 or an 85 or a 90 to ensure that you secure and also add to it. Because we have the NPP in your campaign. They will do everything, and we even saw it. It's a small ward, less than 2,000 votes. People are talking about the amount of money that was spent. I cannot speak to that because I don't know. And I haven't seen anybody come official to say any lila spent. Why people are speculating figures. But I can tell you, looking at their campaign, they have spent money. You understand? Equal to UDP. Now, let's move on to the comments, right? A lot of people were happy because, of course, you will see the feeling a lot of people wanted the UDP candidate to win. Because there is a huge campaign and people feel that Barrow needs to step down. So, who supported Barrow, don't support the election. And everybody wanted UDP to win. So, they have got so much support, unprecedented support. They got that. Which I also feel they contribute not to the win. And that should not be discounted. That should not be discounted. But now, after the election, of course, who lose, then they feel agitated, frustrated, angry. And if you are immature, if you are uncultured, if you are uneducated, if you are ignorant, you will behave in a way, Bohamne, it's unbecoming of a civilized individual. Yes, people have commented, but I only see one comment that have triggered a lot of unhappiness and acceptance towards the comment. But now, who is this individual? This was not the first of its kind. Man, mi wahayin, the guy has gone openly on social media and called me a dog. And everybody will know I am far from being a dog. Not in my actions, not in my words, not in my mannerism, not in my education, not in my appearance. I am so far from it.
Yes.
The person has called me an idiot. Not once, not twice. The person has insulted my whole generation. There is a comment that he made. It was like the Manjago community, you are a disgrace to the Manjago community. All those things on Facebook. Not that he spoke to me because Koku yabut suma jurum nyari mamsa putaho in my presence to talk to me. But you go hide behind the keyboard, you say those things. And all those things are left unaccounted for.
Yeah.
And I am one of 710 people in your hamne. This guy has said despicable things against you. Right? No excuse for anything else. But legi wahna, people took offense to it and came back to condemn it. What I would have thought, the guy only apologized because the pressure was high. And of course, where he belongs also found the comment to be offensive because they themselves are affected in the comment. And that's why they had pushed and put pressure to come and give that nonsensical apology. It was an apology in its word, but there was a lot of defense around the apology. Yeah. So if I was one of them, I will not accept it. It will not move me because the person is going to remain. That thing is going to remain that thing. But now, the most despicable thing, okay, calling for questioning. Just to massage people's ego, that's what I see. I will not say kudos to the police, to the Gambia police of force for doing that. It was to massage people's ego. Now, again, you all a few hours get them, and then you made a statement we have called, just to shut everybody down. That was a strategy in my view. You joge fofunono, okay, and nothing happened. Gis na nyo hamne nyendetiye for causing no crime. You detain la for so many hours. Understand? They violate the constitution and nothing happens and still cause you so much inconvenience going back and forth for months. Some they will charge you, some they will not charge you. You understand? They don't consider the trauma and the psychological thing they do to you and your family and everybody that loves you. But nothing has happened to that thing we are talking about. Now you have somebody, it doesn't matter where you work. First and foremost, you are Gambian, right? And you become patriotic and love your country before you even grow up to find a job to work somewhere. Regardless of where you work, you have a choice to affiliate, to belong, to support, to be a part of. It's your constitutional right. And that should not interfere, yes, with your work. I saw the police, the IGP. Yet again, I'm so disappointed. I am honestly disappointed that you are trying to protect your uniform and your position to the detriment of somebody and a whole lot of other people. His statements, poor man, very, very unprofessional, and the statements were not that of a leader. The statements were condescending, and the statement was degrading to the person of Binta. Ñun gis nañ Binta nekk na police force for so many years. Serve na in a position bo xamne poor man is more formidable than the IGP because you are the face of that institution. You interact and have to deal with every situation, whether nice or bad. And we all know police will deal with in terms of unpleasant situation. The Fabari as a woman and must stood so strong, formidable, fearless until what happened. She's been very, very humble and graceful to not talk about the reason why she had to leave that position to move. You know what I mean? I would not have kept quiet over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she chose not to talk about it and kind of begged everybody to just let sleeping dogs lie. But mandama de wane gis nga luñ wara wax suñ ko waxut ñu shelf ko that they gain ci wat. Num bon let's address it. Ñi wara mer ñi wara kontaan ñi wara defaraat sen togaay ñi defaraat sen togaay. I'm not surprised that this is coming to play, but it is wrong. You understand? Binta, I'm not right for comment lulu. And she was not commenting as an officer of the Gambia Police Force. She was commenting as a native of Kiang, who has been insulted in the public domain. And I'm not right for comment. This is undone. Her statement was very, very nice and polite. And she even made a disclaimer. I am not affiliated with any political party. Yeah. So why would the police sit there and say police officers should not be affiliated or whatever? Now I ask the question, who is more affiliated in politics than the police force? From top to bottom. Because they have shown it in their actions, the way they handle issues that has to do with politics, the way they handle issues that has to do with political parties and members and affiliates. It is wrong. And I think the entire Gambia should rise up and condemn those statements and ask them to go back to a corner. What we tell you, the reason why we pay you is to protect life and property and to be non-partisan, to be apolitical, not to affiliate. That was wrong, because your actions has really shown where you belong. Your actions has really shown where you empower and embolden, but not the interest of the people. And to sit there and call that actions a mistake, a mistake 310 times, you still call it a mistake each time, they better go and look for the definition of the word mistake.